What if I told you that every time you wanted to quit, every time you felt completely exhausted and thought you had nothing left in the tank, you were wrong? What if you were only at 40% of your true capability? This isn't some self-help fantasy. This is the brutal reality taught by David Goggins, the man many call the toughest man on the planet. In his book, Can't Hurt Me, Goggins lays out the blueprint for demolishing your mental barriers. This isn't about motivation. It's about domination. It's about transforming yourself from the person you are into the person you were always meant to be. The 40% rule? First up, the 40% rule. Goggins says that when your mind is telling you that you're done, that you can't possibly take another step or do one more rep, you're only at 40% of your actual capacity. Our brains are wired for comfort and survival. They send the quit signal way too early to protect us. To get to the other 60%, you have to push through that pain, that discomfort, and tell your brain to shut up. Think about Goggins' first 100-mile race. With no training, he decided to run it for charity. By mile 70, he was broken. He had stress fractures in his feet and kidney failure. His body was shutting down. But he remembered the 40% rule. He pushed through that wall of pain and finished the race. He tapped into the 60% that most people never even know exists, callousing your mind. So how do you get past 40%? You callus your mind. Just like your hands get calluses from lifting weights, your mind gets stronger by doing things you don't want to do. You have to actively seek out discomfort. Get up earlier. Take a cold shower. Run in the rain. Do something that sucks every single day. Goggins had to pass the grueling Navy SEAL Hell Week to achieve his dream. He failed twice. But each time he went back, his mind was harder. The pain, the cold, the lack of sleep, it all became more familiar. He was callousing his mind against suffering, building an immunity to quitting until he finally succeeded. You don't rise to the occasion. You fall to the level of your training. So train your mind to be hard as nails. The accountability mirror. This starts with total, brutal honesty. Goggins created what he calls the accountability mirror. He stood in front of his mirror when he was nearly 300 pounds, working a dead-end job, and told himself the truth. No more lies. No more excuses. He called himself out on being fat, lazy, and pathetic. Then he put sticky notes on that mirror with the impossible goals he set for himself. Become a Navy SEAL, run an ultramarathon. Every single day, that mirror reminded him of who he was and who he was fighting to become. You have to confront your weaknesses head on. Stop blaming everyone else. The person holding you back is staring at you in the mirror. Taking souls. Finally, Goggins talks about taking souls. This isn't about being a bully. It's about outworking your competition so thoroughly that you break their spirit. It's a psychological advantage you gain when your opponent sees you grinding while they're resting. When they see you pushing through the pain they just quit from, you take their soul. This opponent can be a person, a challenge, or even the voice inside your own head. By demonstrating a work ethic that is second to none, you demoralize anything that stands in your way. You show them, and yourself, that you are not going to be stopped. So the message from Can't Hurt Me is simple, but it's not easy. Your mind is the battlefield. Stop making excuses and start building calluses. Go look in your own accountability mirror tonight and get real with yourself. Find your 40% and then go find what you're truly made of in the other 60%. What are you waiting for? Go get after it. Stay hard.